Battle is for third, but watch out second place. Hang on. No, that's not good. Don't do that. They did it. Gary Dutton still charging, but we're yellow. First replay of the weekend. How about that? It happened on the first lap of the race. So you see the 33 on the right side of the screen going around. But this is where it gets wild here. Second place, Smith, all crossed up. So who's going to be your top three? Oh, we got a spinner, a smoker, and a slider into the tires. The 30 of Meniz. And we go door slamming for the lead. Into deep, went into deep. 3 wide up front. You can't bring out a caution. If you have a problem, you want to keep going because somebody else might have a problem later. If you bring out a caution, you're done for the heat. One and done. So Ethan Killingsworth is going to try this one again. And they're stacking up behind, and we're now completely stuck. This has just gone all the way downhill for Chris McKellar and Ryan Olds. But you can already see the damage McKellar has. Now he's stuck underneath the one of Olds. Coming to the white flag. And it is Hudson now in the mix. Oh, trouble up ahead, and it's Conway. Everybody's swerving left and right to avoid. We stay green, and that just about ends Wilson's run at a potential transfer spot. Got everybody checking up, expecting a caution, and the checkered flag waves. McKinley. Oh, McKinley gets into Hagio, and contact there. In the back. No caution, staying green. Take a look here. Into the corner. Just a slide in. And a skilled driving. And the 0 goes around turn number 2. Might have been some contact with Quinton. Henderson and Meade with Gallagher is going to spin it out over in turn number 3 and 4. Probably under frustration more than anything at this point. Doing some work and bringing his suitcase with him. Because he's a traveling man right here. Oh, the 14 goes around. We're going to stay green. So Colby Ward made a slide there. And up the track in front of his third spot, Cornelius. And now Children's going to have to react and get all crossed up. It'll be Austin Kiefer, Justin Crockett bringing the field to the green. Oh, trouble on the front straightaway. Cars stacking up. And, oh boy. So, down the front straightaway, and it was just a squeeze at the line. The Blankenship there, you see Pike. And somehow I think we're all good. Oh, no. I jinxed it for Caitlin. 360, keep it going. Don't stop. You're going to bring out a caution if you do. American Stock B main event. We're green. 12 laps for 10-car transfer. 78 going spinning to the infield. Now we go 3 wide for third, fourth, kind of 3 wide for the lead now. Look-a-do. We saw him struggle in his heat race. We got the 79 of Barnes also here. Simmental was not looking to be in a B main at all this weekend. Here we are. McKellar in the 12. Miranda Scott.
And we always say it, if you're up front, don't take yourself out.
No. So update at the line. Joe Baker.
Caution.
And that's a 78 of Tyler Davis.
Doing burnouts.
It's a good move. Joe Baker moves up into 10th. What you see right now, Baker has it. We go back to green. Oh, trouble in the front straightaway.
Uh-oh, big trouble.
A wheel goes rolling into the wall. And that is, we got another wheel on the turn number 2.
What the heck?
2 wheels from 2 separate cars.
You have to forgive me. I was caught in the moment. I don't understand.
Well, maybe we're going to be able to see a replay.
How did we lose so many wheels?
So that's...
Let's see what happens.
Oops. That's my fault. Let's start with this one first. Because you're going to see a little bit here on the front straightaway.
And the back straightaway. Back straightaway,
right there.
I'm asking myself what happens here. So I'd say keep playing it.
Yeah, we can do that. We got time. So right there with the Millard contact.
And then it looks like Lookadoo got sideways on exit of turn 2. Slammed into, who was that? Maybe the 79?
Barnes, I believe. 79, yeah.
Dang, and that just kept going.
And now we're going to look at your shot. Because this will at least get the turn 1 mishap. So you see how it started. Right there coming up the start-finish line. Stevenson.
So the big storyline in this, 6 laps, 1 more is going home.
Whoever finishes last will not transfer.
And some of these cars probably have damage from the earlier incident, so we're going to have to see. I think the 31 had picked up some damage. We know Barnes was involved. So, and again, don't take yourself out.
Yep. That is the key. We've seen that before, too.
There's your transfer spot. You see the 78 slipping back from the back end of the 30.
But now we got a 3 wide for third. 3 wides can lead to disaster at times. You would not feel good about yourself if you found a way into the wall or another car, or if you're Morrison spinning out in front of the 78. And that's not good. I'm going to back this up one more time.
Red flag out here at the Bakersfield Speedway.
Right into the passenger door is how Williams slid into Morrison.
In the schnoz.
We're down to it. We have gone beyond our top 10 transfer.
And what they might do here is, I think sometimes they might run a green flag lap and then throw the checkered.
Because of the scoring. So we're green. Everybody on track. Now the only danger to worry about is folding up your car unnecessarily. But we got a battle for the lead.
They are positions that you're otherwise going to have to make up in the main event.
Looks like we're going to run this race out. McKellar's going to slide. I'm sorry. Yes, that's McKellar. Simmental was smoking down the front straightaway.
Now,
the leader for the moment.
If you are the 78, you got to get that car back on track if you can.
Yep. There's your opportunity.
Sliding.
And you wonder if that's what's going on in the pits right now. The 78 team trying to patch it up enough to make a lap. Then it'll be official. White flag waves, final lap. We've got a battle for the win in the B main.
And with no transfer spot on track, we get to focus on it.
You wonder if these drivers heard over the radio, okay, you're racing for the positions now for the final spots in the main event. And they said, okay, we don't have to worry about spinning out. White flag waved. Now it's time for the checkered. And it'll be the 12 of McKellar just beating Simmental by 3.
For the trophy dash. Night number 1 of the Budweiser Nationals, Bakersfield Speedway.
They're waiting behind pounds, and we're green. $500 up for grabs, thanks to Rubel Electric.
Oh, we're sending it. Where the white flag flies.
Well, this might be bad news for the field if Hibden's going to do this again and a trophy dash. Run away with it.
Out of turn number 4, 48K, Colin Hibden takes the victory.
And now they're all going to treat it as a practice.
They just keep going for the next 12 minutes.
Can't stop us all.
Yeah, we know there's 12. We know 10 make it. And we know that there's a .08. Starting us off as we go 12 laps of B-Main Racing IMCA Modified.
So the back car, the yellow and orange, is the 161 of Houghton. So we are missing Larry Wise.
Oh, we're starting to use some bumpers.
Yeah, we are.
Mid-pack. In the midst of it all is a 3 wide for last.
That's the important one.
Oh, trouble! There's contact with your leader.
Domingos goes to the infield, pedals it, but he's got to pedal hard because everybody's passing him. Does .08 have an issue? Got right side damage.
He's got the damage, but he does have a tire up.
That right side damage, remember, he was involved in an opening crash in heat number 1. So that might be a struggle from the crash.
Well, what he's hoping for is similar chaos that we saw. Oh, round goes to 7. Jim Reed. And this will bring out a caution, lap number 3, as we get ready for the restart. Lap number 3. Just want to point out, the 1-2 car of Josh Combs has a broken left front, sitting in the 3rd position.
He's got to hang on to it, though, for the rest of this race.
Contact, mid-pack. It's going to be a lot of that. And
trouble for Reed.
Yeah, Reed into the wall. Car did not turn on entry of turn 1. Regardless of the issue, this is likely the end of the night for Reed. Enough.
So got a reason for the beat.
11. Yep.
So basically, don't be last or don't screw up.
Yep. That is Houghton, the bright yellow. Big old 1 on the side.
Yep.
So we got the battle of the 12s up front. We got fender rubbing in the back. That was hellacious.
That was pretty obnoxious.
For the final transfer spot, 10 will make it, 1 will go home from those on track. All right, Tommy, I think it's time we watch this one as Rodardi and Domingo. Rodardi goes wide. Turn number 2.
I don't know. He's got to get 2 more corners, though.
Fraser wins. And it looks. Oh, Rodardi goes wide. Domingos is going to get there in time.
Oh, man.
It is time for the Pro Stocks. And their first main event, the first main event of the 2024 Budweiser Nationals. Gearing up now.
We are green for the Western Pro Stocks.
And we're almost 4 wide for the lead.
Stewart right through the middle in the 4, not wasting any time. Simpkins stuck on the outside, losing.
Simpkins got a problem.
Yeah. Wonder if there's a lot of issues with whatever might have taken place or not.
Yellow. People are home.
Okay. So through 1 and 2. 3 wide. Did Stewart put him in the wall? He did. So you see the 68 gets into the wall. Stewart through the middle. Just ran out of room there. Not enough room. Complete restart from our fall start. Gary Dutton doing a great job. Him and that team doing a great job of patching up the 197 from its moment earlier. Oh, but Dutton does the same thing that Simpkins did. Gets up in the loose stuff, and it's all bad. It's all bad. Miller into the back of the 23.
They're still kind of wrecking.
So Payne goes back. Oh, we got debris on the backstretch.
Oh, contact.
Miller, he's going to go for a spin cycle down low. He's on the bottom of the track, though, inside.
Caution.
There it is. Taking a look at the replay. So the battle for second, but then off in the distance, Miller will go around. Going to green. Here out of turn number 4. You saw Uncle Bob with that infield shot on the restart. And I see him going through 1 and 2. Uncle Bob, our weekly camera guy here at Bakersfield Speedway. We put him in the infield. Oh, and Miller way up the track.
Over in turn number 4, the caution will fly again.
And it looked like he, just like we saw Randolph do just now, and Simpkins do, and others, got into the loose stuff. And
Are you saying that we're starting to see a trend?
As we go back to green for the restart. 12 laps to go. Oh, look at the 4 and the 21. Those two are stuck to each other's hip this entire race, it seems. Stewart's going to go back to 3rd. Hudson and the 197 of Big Lick Gary Dutton gets into him. Well, if that front end was needing repair before this race, it's definitely going to need repair now. We might be cussing.
I got him to wave.
All right, here we go for the restart. This will be a 11-lap throwdown.
To complement the 9-lap throwdown that we've already had.
Yes. That was just easy stuff. Battle for second. Hudson, after winning in the heat race, trying to get by Crockett. And around to go to 33 lightly. Didn't even go around. He just wanted to take a shortcut.
Just thinking about it.
So Crockett now pedaling down to the inside for the lead. He's trying to get by the 3D. I have to verify that's Chris Smith. Ryan Smith had an issue. Couldn't even, just ran a quarter of a lap. Crockett to the lead. Chris Smith back to second. And Smith is backing up to him.
Oh!
A little traffic there, the 33. Zachary Miller is going to go for a slide in turn 2. And will we see a yellow? We will. There it is. Bonk. And Zachary said, uh-oh. But thankfully he spun it to the inside just in time to avoid everyone else. We'll bring this field back to green for a 3-lap finale. Good restart there for the 3D.
Here comes Hudson.
Oh, that was a good restart until turn 2. Chris Smith back to 3rd. Hudson, he might rail the outside and make it work here. White flag next time by. There's the big old craziness. Stewart's going to spin it out. Oh, and he gets, oh man, the 23 of pain. Let's see what happened. Out of turn number 4. Looks like the 4 was just struggling for a bit. Into 1, and that thing just comes around. Boom is Payne.
Hudson.
Look at that. Making a move.
Oh, boy.
No, you don't. Uncle Bob didn't got it.
Well, Hudson's got it going on the outside right now of Crockett.
Here we are. Drag race to the white flag. Hudson way up high. He's going to scrape the wall. Going to do it again in turn 1 and 2. Trying to make this track as big of a third mile as possible.
Hudson's been, well, we'll come back to that. It's Crockett in the final corners.
Through turns number 3 and 4, the 21 JT, Justin Crockett, another Budweiser Nationals trophy. Oh, man.
Tommy, it's American Stocks, it's the Budweiser Nationals, and it is green.
Down the back straightaway, everybody's behaving for now, but this is an absolutely full racetrack with a full field, and it'll be Spain Howard leading lap number 1. How's everything else going to go? So far, good enough. They're trying to figure it out here in the mid-pack.
They're sorting it. Lil 40, I like that number.
Yeah.
Oh, man, they're door slamming, but it's been a clean start. 2 laps in. Spain Howard leads. Oh, hard in the wall out of turn number 4 in too deep. And that's going to be a flat right front tire. This could be our first caution. If it isn't,
Oh, they're going to squeeze by. Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Yellow. There you go. Turn.
Boom.
That car got some climbage in there. Climbage change. Watch this thing. Just didn't want to turn, got up in the wet stuff, and then got the wall.
We go green.
One car off the pace with a flat right front tire getting going. Now, earlier I said that 12 had an issue. That's Baker, so pardon me there. It was Gerald McKellar who had pulled off. I don't know if Baker's necessarily in a good spot, but might leave that 12 there for a little bit on the apron of turn 1 and 2. Halfway.
Yeah, that car is far enough to the inside that we might not see a yellow. But we are halfway, as you say. Lil 40 in the lead.
Lil 40.
Lil 40 is not getting too much TV time because of all the madness back here. Spain Howard up high. Both of these drivers know how to get the job done. Now the Budweiser Nationals, which one of these drivers will come out on top?
They will come up to Tyler Davis, who is going to be going a lap down, that number 78. Weeks is going to spin it out of turn number 4, and it's going to collect 2 other cars.
Oh.
And they're still, oh.
That was not how it's supposed to go.
This is the tail end of it here.
And you can see he's trying to get that car to rotate in a way. Let's see here. Show it again in slow-mo.
So this is the field coming. Or this is your leaders going into turn 1 and 2, and then you come back over here, and this is where it's all just kind of piling in.
So Week started to go around.
And now it's like, oh, now it's getting worse. It's still getting worse.
And you're wondering all that, did he just lose his steering? And as he was trying to get the car to point and never turn.
4 laps to go. Spain, Howard, and Childress, the top 2. Getting tight down the back straightaway. Up front.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. Duking it out.
Yeah.
Back on the back. 3 wide still.
Still.
All this is allowing Simpkins, your champion, 2-time champion, to close in on the battle for the lead.
3 laps to go. Spain Howard trying to hold off Childress with a dive to the inside. And now Simpkins in the mix.
She's working that low side to perfection right now.
We have 3 cars under a blanket. 2 laps to go. When they get to the line, it will be 1 lap to go for the American Stocks Friday night edition of the Budweiser Nationals. We're dooring each other into turn number 1.
Here we go, final lap. We're going to go 3 wide possibly. Childress with the nose ahead, but one of those
Spain
drivers.
Howard is going to get slightly hooked there as they come down to the final corner, door to door, side by side, to the line. Ricky Childress Jr. takes the win.
What a finish. Going right to that sport mod that he's racing. Look at that, right at the line. White flag waves. And this is where it started getting ugly. Out of turn number 2.
Yeah, right here I didn't know
Right there.
what was going to happen.
You can
here.
see them lock up. You can see the speed change. I figured that might have been Simpkins' race to win, if those two went crashing over in turn 3. And then here we are, out of 4, everybody pedaling. The wall didn't even matter at this point.
And, you know, from a driver's perspective, I'm sure Nick appreciated that coming out of 4.
We'll line up on the outside as we get ready to go for 25 laps for night 1 of the Budweiser Nationals.
The 97 in the back passed about 4 cars before we went green.
Got to do what you got to do, especially if they're not looking. Side by side out of 4, and it will be Crawford, your leader. 050, or C50, around in turn 1, or I'm sorry, turn 3. We go yellow. Yellow is out.
By the way.
Replay 1. Coming into turn 3, you're going to see Kaufman spinning it out.
Whoa.
Just made contact with the 72. We are back to racing here. Restart for the Sport Mod. Uh-oh. Olds there getting sideways. Over in 1 and 2. Cars are nearing the wall. It's all going down, but it's all behind Crawford, your leader.
He is up against the wall.
Yep, that's making it work. McKellar in the 18 up on the high side. He had a terrible heat race. I mean, the worst you can possibly have. We go yellow. Problem turn 2 with a 72 of Conway. All right, so here's the replay. Conway just going to spin it out.
What?
Conway
The audacity.
quitted. It's going through 1. I laugh at my own jokes. It's a guilty pleasure. Getting ready to go for the restart. 22 to go. Crawford again, up by the wall. Everybody getting through turns 1 and 2 nicely. And you got everybody running the bottom, the middle, and the top. I mean, this track is seemingly racy right now.
The big question is, where do you look?
Nothing happening up front. Battle for 3rd starting up, but there is also cars nose to tail further on back. Killingsworth going back to 4th. He gets passed by Jason Bannister. Now we go 3 wide down the backstretch. Weber in the 37. He's getting some pressure. Front straightaway. You got it all here at Bakersfield.
Battle for the lead.
48 of Clay Daly is trying, and we got a wheel off. Front straightaway. And everybody's going to get through clearly, and going to hit the door of the truck. Battle for the lead out of turn number 2. There's your tire update. Killingsworth there, the Wairika racer.
Oh, we got one around to turn number 1.
It looks to be 17 of Spain Howard, the 97 of Smith, also in the infield. Spain Howard's going to fire up and drive away. Smith is not. He's just going to cruise around on the bottom side. The 1 of Olds is out of his car with minus a wheel. They just about got locked up bumpers. 28 of Piker and the 172 of Tyler Irwin. So they're racing hard right in front of your leaders. Into the wall is Spain Howard, and your leaders are going low. Collecting Hagio as well.
Now he's starting to. I'll keep watching.
Here's why he's upset. Yeah, you keep watching. Got squeezed up into the wall. Boom.
Yeah.
A hard side slap. Hagio gets involved.
This is that desperation, knowing those leaders are coming.
Because they both have 17A on the doors. We get ready for 5-lap shootout. Clay Daly, Jason Bannister, or Killingsworth, or somebody else. Jason was looking low. Here comes Killingsworth. 7M to the outside. He's going to go way up high. Not going to waste an inch. Can he come out the leader? Clay Daly, Killingsworth.
Uh-oh.
This might stop that awesome run that Ethan Killingsworth has. We go yellow. Man, Ethan had a run.
But he will be restarting on the front row. Bigger than my hand.
Your brain. Look at that run that Killingsworth has. Yeah, you got it. You sure did. Or inside.
Go, I would say go where you're, I don't know. You got to cut off that line.
Yep.
And they're stacking up in the back. We'll see if they, I think we got a car with a flat right front tire.
Yeah, that's 172 of Tyler Irwin.
He makes it off the track.
They're door banging third. Killingsworth working that outside. Daly might have it though. A couple more runs and Killingsworth might have another opportunity at it. Into 3, he's closing.
Oh,
but he might have stepped over too far. That might have been it. Clay Daly out to the lead. Battle is now for the second spot of Jason Bannister and Ethan Killingsworth. White flag waves, final lap. What a race for Clay Daly in the 48. Was outside of that lead until he took it and had to fend off Bannister to the line. Clay Daly gets it done here. Night 1 at Budweiser Nationals in the IMCA Northern Sport Mod. 3-wide finish. That's how you end a race right there.
He's not done.
Clay
Green
Daly.
flag. Sweet gear up.
Still gearing.
Still gearing. Green flag.
Oh, we got to run down the back straightaway. Nicholas Johnson going to shut off that lane on the inside. Is this the night for Rick Childress?
Turn 4.
Is this the dry track that Rick needs? It looks like
Wild Wayne. Caution.
And I don't know how that didn't affect any more cars worse. So he goes in the corner, and the thing just starts coming around very slowly. I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how that didn't. Getting ready to go for the restart. Lap 1 in the books. Chronicles of Narnia. Battle sideways, Quentin in the 4, but this is the battle
So
for 4th or 5th or something like that.
I want to point out that Wayne Dotson did over-rotate again. Caught the left rear of somebody. It straightened him out.
That's the way you're supposed to do it then.
Oh, turned into turn number 3. And
Still
360.
Still green.
Still green.
Now we're stacking up down low in 1 and 2.
Oh, boy. That was Colby Ward who went for the spin. And then as they got back up to speed, he kind of put the 119 and Henderson into the wall. So don't be surprised if we tell you about another spin. In fact, I think Henderson has a flat right front tire now. And Ward has a flat right rear.
There goes Henderson, Ward off the track. Here comes their leader, Nicholas Johnson. Huge lead over the 24. Oh, trouble. Turn 1.
Hold on. Oh. And a big hit into turn number 1.
That was a huge spin from the start.
Hey, it's lap 5.
That's right. Thanks for bailing me out, by the way.
20 laps to go. You're welcome. Your wife helped.
Dr. Green.
Seen a couple cars pull off the track. We haven't seen the 119 or the 14 return.
Oh, second spot. Getting dicey.
Oh.
Sliding up towards the wall.
Some of these guys might have seen what the previous race was doing with this high line.
Quinton will get by the 24. And that might be what he needs to get up to the leaders, possibly.
Up front, it's Nicholas Johnson. No worries for that one in right now, outside of the fact that his front end's buckled underneath the car.
That's been a thing. That's been a thing tonight. These NASCAR Cup engineers have found a way to get these front ends out of the air.
Colby Ward back on the track, the 14 seat.
Without the back window cutout, that thing looks like a big mini stock, doesn't it?
And another car off the pace in turn number 2. It's a flat right rear tire for the 2. And it's Wonkum off the pace down the back straightaway.
I think smoking too, yeah. Wonkum might bring out a caution.
Might not have much of a choice.
Unless he's getting clear behind the 4. Yeah, I don't think he might limp it to the pits. There's a caution.
Yellow. Lap number 13. And all you smell is oil.
Yeah, that thing does not have a flat, but it's got a flat motor or flat something under the hood.
He's been working his way through the pack.
Moving forward here. Might give Nicholas Johnson a run for it. Back to green we go. Quinton has the lead, or for the second spot. Johnson in the 26, answering back, going to the low side.
That move was smooth as butter.
Quinton up to second. Nicholas Johnson leads. Nails the restart perfectly this whole race so far.
I'm thinking James Cornelius might not finish this race.
Yeah, he might.
His car's got problems.
Battle for
second.
second.
The 26. Around off the nose of Quinton. Quinton goes for a spin. More cars almost getting involved. Dotson and Gallagher. They're side by side.
Looks like just a bit of a squeeze. 10 laps to go, and I think we've had so many restarts that we're back to single file. They're in trouble.
Back on track. Johnson in the 26. Way wide goes the animal. So Lance Hurst suddenly finds himself in the top 2. Colby Quinn pulled his 4Q off track, has not returned. Same with Cornelius. 9 laps to go.
You can see Hurst doing all kinds of work, but not really gaining a lot of time on Nicholas Johnson.
This guy got the double bird earlier.
He did. Last time by was a 10th. Oh,
why don't you watch that? Yeah, watch that.
We're using the bumper in front of the leaders.
Well, it's going to get a little interesting here as Drake Mead goes a lap down. Now it's Steven Johnson trying to stay on the lead lap, but it'll be the white flag in the air. I like that we're still trying to lap.
Oh my goodness, could you imagine?
Nicholas Johnson in the final 2 corners in his hobby stock, sees the checkered flag, takes a victory.
As Charlie would say, that was weird.
He would say that.
Here's the 14's damage.
Whoa. Oh, don't do that.
He's going to spin it
I
out.
thought he was.
And the field comes around. Green flag. for the modified. Sparking it is Blankenship across the line. He's into the wall, likely took out a tire. How's everybody else going to do on this first lap? Everybody trying to find a soft spot to land. And the trouble is turn 4, Blankenship again. Having an issue.
It's only lap 1.
That's right. Getting ready to go for 24 more around Bakersfield Speedway. Oh, Sawyer into the wall.
Recovered.
And Bobby Hogue is your leader. Ahead of Kiefer at the line. Kiefer's going to put it towards the wall. I just wonder if the drivers are as nervous as we are when we see these drivers throw it into the corner and take it right up to the wall, because it looks like they're going to take it down with them.
Right.
Hogue making it work on the inside, opening up about a 2, maybe 2.5 car length lead.
Trouble turn 1. We got 1 car around. It's Kaufman.
And he's not going to clear the track in time. Play is up, and let's see. Oh, yeah, he actually got pulled around from that quarter panel, so Crockett and him made contact. Watch here at the bottom of the screen. These two at the far left of your screen now going center. And looks like Kaufman slid up into Crockett, and Crockett's car basically pulled the C50 around. Could he add another tonight? 2H leads the field back around for the grain. And back underway. Now Manning trying to make his way into the second spot, and everybody trying to go for the lead. Manning right there in no man's land. He had to slide up to the outside groove. Kiefer with a run. And it's Kiefer out front on the back straightaway into turn 3, but Hogue's going to fight back down low. 3 AC to the front. And everybody in front of him working the low side. Letting the leaders go to the outside. Everybody still in their own separate battles through traffic or amongst each other. But Manning crosses the line for the white flag, the final lap. Your leaders running the wall. Everybody else staying respectful down low. Gavin Manning, through turns number 3 and 4, is going to add a guitar to his collection and win night number 1 of the Bakersfield Speedway Budweiser Nationals. Mora's going to lose some body panels.
Down to the wall.
What a show.
I think they ran out of anything to lean on that high line.
They might have turned this into a 3/8 mile.
The dust settles, and the 51G has taken the win.
There it is right there. That's Dylan Thornton all the way back from back east to Bakersfield, California. Get it done. Race fans, once again, we're going to do it again tomorrow night. We'll see you back here, right here at the Bakersfield Speedway.